Hello, my wonderful Sagittarius. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of those of you that are currently not in communication with your person. So, as per usual, I will be starting off with an oracle and we can clarify the existing energies with tarot. Okay. Okay, guys, so we have two cards here. We have the card broken. Okay, so it reads, I feel shattered about this situation. And then we also have the card commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Okay. It seems to me that this person is reminded of a conversation that you guys had about a higher level of commitment. So whether that was something that you guys were able to attain together, or maybe that's just something that you guys were working towards. I do see them being reminded about a conversation specifically, right, about commitment here. And then we have the card broken. I feel shattered about this situation. So I do believe this person feels that things did not go as planned. Okay. They are feeling very torn this week when they think about you or the situation. They're unhappy with it, but they're also thinking about how to turn over a new leaf here, since we do have the card of this person wanting you to be, a part of their future, or wanting to, try again here is what I see. Okay. This person is feeling very, very nostalgic about you this week. Okay, there could even be a few tears, or they're just feeling really down about the situation. Torn is the word that I was initially receiving here. Okay, guys. So yeah, Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This person is definitely trying to figure out what to do. And we have the Death card. What do I do about this ending is the question that is crossing your person's mind. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, but this person here, they're undergoing it's a very transformative energy in terms of some sort of an internal change that is occurring for them, something that they need, that they know is no longer serving them, and they're trying to create a life where they are fulfilled here is what I'm getting. So this person could be waking up to, just a generic example, their current circumstances, and saying, okay, well, this is not what I want to be in, or this is not where I want things to be with Sagittarius, and I'm ready for some sort of a change. Now, Two of Pentacles is your person going back and forth, trying to find a solution for this situation, that they have with you. But I also see that this is someone who feels like, they're juggling a lot this week, okay? It could be a very busy individual, or, they have a lot of responsibilities here. So I'm going to start off by seeing how they're viewing you this week. Okay, so for how they're viewing you, Eight of Wands, this person may be breaking the silence with you. It's interesting that we have the Eight of Wands for how they're viewing you. So someone that they really want to connect with, someone that they really want to speak to. For some of you, you could be the one reaching out. They are viewing you in this energy, so I just see it as someone who is looking forward to communicating with you. This could be fast moving. It could be a pretty fast moving energy, yes, but this could also speak about travel. So this person may feel that you are at a distance from them, or if it's emotional distance, they're manifesting some sort of a not really a solution, but they're trying to close that emotional gap. They feel this distance and they don't like it. They want to feel closer to you is what I'm seeing here. Okay. So yeah, so I was right. I do feel like this person wants a new start with you. This is someone who wants to be very emotionally expressive when it comes to obviously how they feel and what they want with you moving forward. And I think what's causing them to feel torn is, I know it's a very simple message, but I really do feel like it's the lack of communication, because the disconnect or the emotional distance between you both is what's standing out to this person this week, or that's what's being highlighted here. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I see this person speaking to you. Knight of Swords is, this person rushing in to not only speak to you, there's a sense of urgency that they feel to get something off their chest. For many of you, this is about turning over a new leaf or offering you something new before they feel like it's too late. But it's interesting because I sense a bit of urgency in their energy already. So it could be that they feel a lot of time has passed since you guys were in separation and they really want to do something about it. These two cards are coming up in the challenge position. So I do feel like this person may be facing difficulties when it comes to what they want to communicate to you or how they want to put their emotions into words. Because I do see this person's feeling a lot of emotions, but when it comes to actually being vocal about it, I do believe that this is someone who either, I don't want to say they struggle with that, but they're struggling to, well, this week, put their emotions into words, is how it's coming through to me, but they really feel like they want to be vocal about it towards you. So the way that you're viewing them, Two of Wands, okay. Excuse me, sorry guys, I'm still feeling a bit sick, but okay, so Two of Wands is, yeah, there definitely could be distance between the both of you, like I mentioned, but you're viewing them as someone where I can read it a couple of different ways. Some of you may feel like you were waiting to reconnect with this person. The Two of Wands could be, waiting for something, right? So whether it's a waiting game, waiting for a sign from this person, that sort of thing. But there's also an emphasis on you feeling like there has been a lot of time that has passed by, or you have been waiting for a while here. There's something about you viewing this person as wanting you to do something first, or wanting to see some sort of a sign from you. I believe that it confuses this person, or they are confused right now because you guys are not speaking. You may feel like this person's not really able to read your energy when you're upset with them, or read your energy just period, like when you guys are not speaking to each other. So there is this or I should say, the way that you're viewing them as someone who's distant from you, but some of you have a gut feeling like you're like, I think this person wants me to reach out, or I think they're waiting for some sort of a sign from me, because you have an idea that they're having a very difficult time figuring you out and how you're feeling. So we have the World card in your feelings, okay? And we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, it seems to me you do want to change in this dynamic, but the change that you want is very specific. You may want this person's undivided attention, okay? Because the Six of Pentacles in your feelings, it lets me know that you felt very breadcrumbed in this situation, or you felt neglected in one way or another. There was a lack of balance here. And so the Six of Pentacles is usually when you're like spreading yourself too thin, or you're giving to more than one situation, where, it's interesting because we did see the Two of Pentacles as I opened the spread. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is the Two of Pentacles kind of like juggling, two different things until you can't really juggle anymore, right? Because it's a very temporary energy. So I feel like when you were involved with this person, you knew that you weren't, or you knew that you were being breadcrumbed in this situation. You possibly knew what this person was going through, or whether it's another situation, or they had a lot on their plate. But with the World card and the Six of Pentacles, there's really this energy in your feelings of like, I want to know that this person's invested in the situation as much as I am. And then there is also this energy of really wanting equal give and take with this individual as well. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. It seems to me that some of you are willing to make peace with this person, but I also see that you feel it would take some time. So, whether it's, generic example, for in order for this person to regain your trust, you feel like that's going to take some time. Or maybe you feel like you're willing to reconnect with this person, but you know that it's going to take a while before you guys are back to where you guys were prior to the separation. There's something here, requires time, requires your patience. And the Six of Swords is all about, moving to calmer waters. It's moving to calmer waters, but also leaving something behind. And this could also mean, mentally, there's a lot that you're forgiving, or there's a lot that you're letting go in terms of the situation, right? So some of you may be forgiving this person so that you could move forward. I'm not saying that all of you are going to want to give this person access to you again, but I do see this energy of like trying to make peace with this situation, and also knowing that if I want to rebuild, or if I want to reconnect with this person, it's definitely going to take, some time here. So it's going to require patience. So we have the Queen of Wands clarifying the Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords clarifying the Knight of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. I have air energy here. But it's interesting because this person, they really want to speak to you. And the King of Swords, very truthful energy, someone who wants to speak their truth. And there's something here that they're being very honest about when it comes to with themselves. like, yes, I see them speaking their truth to you, but there's something that they're finally admitting to themselves, or they're being very honest with themselves. There is even an energy of coming out of denial, or coming out of a space of pretending as if everything is fine and everything is okay, and realizing, okay, no, it's not, and I need to do something to change. The way that I'm feeling is what I see in their energy. This person finds you to be very, very attractive. Okay, so very gorgeous or handsome. They love the way that you carry yourself. But and with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups, there's this, especially with the Knight of Swords, this urgency. I want to offer Sagittarius something new. I'm still attracted to them, and there's this very heavy fixation on you this week. But with the King of Swords, I feel like this is stemming from a place of them accepting that either A, they're unhappy, or accepting, okay, I need to do something about this. But the thing that they're accepting this week is the very thing that they were in denial about in the past, is what I see here very clearly. Okay, so I do feel like this person is being honest with themselves, and then it's resulting in them wanting to be honest with you, or tell you what they have, observed here about themselves. So we have the Nine of Wands in their feelings, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. You may have this person blocked, or there's like this very wounded energy that's coming through, like someone who's ready to speak to you, but they're also, I don't want to say held back, because I see more of an urgency to communicate with you, but there is a little bit of having a hard time opening up their heart, or still feeling a little bit, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how, Sagittarius is going to respond. So there's a little bit of, I don't want to say fear, but just, they're kind of on the edge here, or there's they feel like they're on shaky grounds, right? It's not like they trust the situation entirely, but it's not really about trusting the situation. I think this person is fearing some sort of outcome, or they're like, what's really going to happen? It's almost like a very anxious energy. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So not only is it someone who wants to work on this connection with you, I do feel like this person is thinking about you even while they're working. There's something coming through about this person's career. This person may be very busy, or their career takes up most of their time. Okay, so if they run a business, they feel like they're very consumed by it. But this is a week where they're thinking about you, and you come to mind even when they're working on, their career, their finances, that sort of thing. And as they're, planning to communicate with you, there is this energy of what's going to happen, or how will Sagittarius receive what I'm going to say. We have the Moon card in their feelings, and we have the Five of Pentacles. I think this person has been keeping a lot to themselves, specifically when it comes to the emotional department. And the reason that I say that is, the Moon does speak about suppressed emotions, but this week they are resurfacing for your person here. And the Five of Pentacles is someone realizing what their life feels like when they're not connecting with you. Okay, so there could be this, obviously an energy of longing and missing, but there's also a mentality of lack, in terms of feeling like they did not do enough or tell you enough so the situation could be better. Because they want a new start with you, they're also being reminded that they could have done more in the past, or they should have done more in the past, so that they wouldn't have to think about how to reconnect with you in the current moment, right? So they feel like they could have avoided this in one way or another. Some of you may be dealing with the Pisces, but again, I see it as someone who has been keeping to themselves how much they miss you, how different their life has felt since you guys haven't been connecting with each other, is something that's coming through very strongly in their feelings. So we have the Eight of Swords followed by the Queen of Cups in the potential outcome. What's the Eight of Swords? The Emperor. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries, and the Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands. Yeah, I do feel, guys, like with the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups, the reason why this person feels very stuck in this situation, or they feel like they can't move on, this week, is because they still feel very deeply towards you with that Queen of Cups energy. So, it's like, I need to follow what my heart is telling me to do, or if I have, strong emotions towards Sagittarius, then I need to act on that. But I will say that this could be someone who is a little bit like stoic, or they appear a little bit detached on the outside, but they're feeling very differently on the inside. And when they speak to you, they're going to make their emotions known, but there's more so someone who's like, it's like an energy of speaking their truth and telling you what they've learned and what they were in denial about. I don't necessarily see it as an emotional outpour. I see it as a very truthful conversation, in hopes that you guys can actually turn over a new leaf here. Okay. So let's see what they want to communicate to you. And Seven of Wands, guys, is also like it could be a very protective energy. This person is very protective over the bond and the potential outcome as well. So I don't believe they're going to be careless or, intentionally try to mishandle a situation with you. Okay. I have trouble with intimacy. And I was getting a message about this person having difficulty putting their emotions into words. And again, they are operating from their heart space, but like I said, on the outside, they could be a very like stoic or like very, it's very hard to read them, or they don't really show emotions a lot or often, is the energy that I'm getting here. They feel very deeply towards you, but it may not be someone who's very, they don't wear their heart on their sleeve here. I don't know how to feel. So there could be a level of confusion as well. And I believe that's the moon in their feelings, especially with the Nine of Wands, not knowing what's going to happen next. And the moon could be, what's in the unknown, what's in the dark. And so ultimately it boils down to emotional confusion. Do I still have a chance? This person definitely hopes that they still have a chance here because that's what they want. They want a new beginning. And I think that really is a question coming from them because, again, in their energy, they're really wondering how you are going to respond, how you are going to receive what they want to communicate to you. Okay. 1 second, guys. I just dropped a card. Oh, okay. Let's reshuffle. Okay, anything else? I wish we could go back. Yeah. And throughout the reading here, I was getting like a very nostalgic energy. And even on your end, I do feel like there was a message here about you feeling it would take a lot of time or patience in order for you guys to get back to how you guys were, previously or prior to this separation here. So, my wonderful Sagittarius, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.